Hello everyone, happy Sunday and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope that you all had an amazing weekend and that you are recharged and ready for the week ahead. Tonight we're going to be jumping back into Atomfall. We started this last week and we left off, we finally made it to a village of friendly people. So we're going to pick up and keep trying to hopefully find like a crafting bench or a trader or something. We have a lot of loot and can't really carry anything else, so I'm hoping to find a solution for that, but we will see. Let me say hello to everybody and then we will jump in. Kevin, Bran, Bill, Smokey, Sarah, Christy, Archer, Lily, welcome. Andrew, good to see you. I think I got everybody. Let me know if I missed you. So we ended up just chilling here. I don't remember this piece of paper. Did we read this? Script fragment. Fragment of a script. You'll never hold us for long, you fiend. You have a tiger by the tail and no mistake. Archdruid, mad laughter. You think your threats can frighten me, Sergeant Jack Flint? Soon my master plan will go into action. All my enemies within the zone shall be turned into trees. Flint, that's what you think. Archdruid, what? What do you mean by that? Flint, ho ho, wouldn't you like to know? Wow. Hey Marisol, good to see you. Wow. Okay. Not sure what that was relevant for, but it was funny. So we came in here, we went through this, we're heading up there is the goal. So I guess we're just gonna keep going along the streets. We learned last time not to stand in front of these guys. All of these buildings are closed, so maybe along the path we'll find some that are open, accessible. Whoa. That was weird. A weird... Okay, you guys see that? We're lagging a ton. We didn't have that issue last time. Because I'm not moving. Like, when it's readjusting the view like that, I didn't do anything. So yeah, we're... I might need to, like, restart. Looks like it might not even be the game unless the game is causing my computer. Hold on. Like my actual computer, even trying to tab out of the game, it doesn't want to let me do anything. Try to quit the game, but my mouse isn't where it should be. Okay, we're quitting the game. Bear with me. Bear with me. You guys getting some spinny wheels too? Okay, so I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. But we're gonna try to restart, because it wasn't just a game. Like, it was causing my whole system to not want to react to me. I couldn't click things. So let's try this again. Because we had no issues the last time. Like, it didn't even hiccup. And are we having issues this time, even though I'm not even in the game? Weird. We're not off to a good start, guys. We are not off to a good start. Is there anything else I have open that I shouldn't have open? No. Nothing else open. Let's see if it gets any better. If it's still going to be weird, I might have to restart the whole system. It's the only other thing I can think to try. Doesn't look like I'm dropping frames anymore. We're back over here. Let's see. Pulling back up for you guys. Okay, let's see if I can move around without issues. Let's see. I know, right? Are my headphones charged? Might as well look now. They are. They are charged. I checked earlier. Okay, we made it this far the last time. Still... I don't know. Are we buffering still? I could definitely feel it. Okay, yeah. See, now I'm looking at my feet and heading away from the game. Let's try it anyway. Let's see what it does. You're getting spinning wheel again.
Here's the block. Tastes like shit. Better than nothing, mind.
We're spinning, we're walking. I might just have to restart my computer. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it with the lower graphics. Although again, it's very, very strange I have to do that. Because the first time we didn't. Oh, I'm gonna give it a shot. If it gets messed up again, I'll try restarting. We can't talk to any of these people. If I sneak behind them, I can kill them. Logically. Logically, that makes sense.
Let's not have any trouble.
No, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to find where I'm supposed to be. People over there. Somewhere there's gotta be people. There's gotta be a crafting bench. You guys are still having bad audio and video? Okay. We're still having issues. Seems better now. I'm not showing any drops on my end at the moment. But it does, I can see that it's straining my system more than I feel like it should be. More than it was. It's not like we haven't played this game before. Just don't move. Just stand still. I hate restarting a stream, but I might have to if it keeps doing this. Oh. We have a diggy spot. And the creepy telephone. Let's answer the telephone first.
The village of Wyndham is picturesque. The village of Wyndham is quaint. The village of Wyndham is dangerous. Be cautious.
This telephone thing is super creepy. Oh, nope, nope. I didn't mean to dig. I meant to aim. Definitely this way. I should have taken advantage of restarting my computer earlier. We had a tornado warning. So everyone, like, we shut down all the electronics and stuff. It should be, like, right here. It's got to be inside the building. Trespassing? Okay. I don't want to get in trouble for being here. lunchbox. Gunpowder and a grenade. Too bad I can't take the grenade because there's no space in my backpack. A grenade would be such a fun thing to have. That's what I'm thinking, Sarah. If I need to restart, it's better to do it early in the stream than later. So are we still having issues or are we good? Because seems fine to me. I'm really bummed about this grenade. I was showing my husband when I logged into the game. I'd been telling him about like the inventory stuff and the things I didn't like. And so I showed him the inventory system. And I made like an offhand comment. I was like, I've only played for 3 hours. And he was like, I think you've complained for longer than 3 hours. I was like, you know what? You're probably right. I think I've spent more time complaining about this inventory than I have actually playing the game. It's a problem for me. It's been too quiet of late. Something is going on. Keep your eyes open for me as usual. If you spot one of them acting off, bring it to me, Reverend McHenry. Below are some notes scribbled in a different hand. Notes on his recent movement. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Maisie is the girl that got murdered. Maisie got murdered, and the Reverend was the one trying to get us to leave and not look into Maisie's death. But Maisie was obviously working with the Reverend for something. Hacker said something awful. He said I could toss something else to make room. Gasp. 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 Okay, so notes on his recent movements. Past the Mairview Hotel, crossed the stream and turned right, heading up the hill. Turned right again, up the narrow stone steps, went round back of the ruins and entered that rat-infested cellar. What are you up to? Okay. So this is one of those, like, we have to follow this direction ourselves. Past the hotel, cross the stream, turned right, up the hill, right again, up the narrow stone steps, and round back of the ruins, and then we'll find another cellar that we can go into. I wonder who they're following. Oh, this was a lead resolved. This was the place. Okay, so in the thing when it said that she was hanging out in a cottage to watch the movements, this was the cottage. Can I pick up whatever that is? Gunpowder? Yes. Creepy phone. I know. Oh, here's the hotel. Okay, so here's the hotel. That's not a stream. Past what I already forgot what it said. Past the hotel. Maybe it went that way. Past the hotel that way. You know what? Do I even feel like going into a creepy dungeon? Not really. It's probably the only place I'd find skill points. The other problem with the skill points is, like, I don't know if we can get a bigger backpack. Because I don't know how to unlock this tier. Like, we have this one. We bought this one. But it didn't unlock this one. So it's not like a tree where it moves across. So I don't know how this works. I don't know if we have to have maybe all 3 of these and then this row opens. But there's no, like, hovering over to see, you know, because a lot of times when you're looking at your skills, the ones you really want, the best skills, the most beneficial skills are the ones at the bottom of the tree or the end of the tree or whatever. Like, you have to work towards them. So this style makes it really hard because I don't know, like, maybe I wouldn't really want this one, but if it got me a bigger backpack in the end, I would take it. You know what I mean? So it's an odd system of skills. I guess I could put this away. I know, right? We need to find someone to trade with. A crafting bench? Something? I kind of expected to run into it, but so far all of the buildings are closed up. So we might just have to go through here, and maybe it's on this side?
Clean.
The inventory cannot be expanded. Okay, so at no point can we make it bigger. Unknown area. Yeah, Icarus's tree, exactly. You can see all the things. There's a lot of the early ones, you don't want them, but you have to build up to the stuff at the bottom.
Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your...
Okay, so now we're in Casterfell Woods, which is where we were going for the batteries.
The area you are entering is known to contain outlaws, lunatics, and monstrosities.
See,
Remember, a warning shot is a wasted bullet. You have been warned.
if I was looking for a trader, it would be in the town. Like in the village. Not out here. Do I need to be in the village? Well, now I'm not in that map anymore, but technically... Stop it. Technically, there was like a whole corner of it we didn't get to. I guess we just go with it, right? We'll just go with it. The interchange. Oh! We could go into the interchange from here. Okay. I wonder where in the interchange that brings us. Like, it's probably on the other side of one of those walls we couldn't get through. Ah, crap. Okay, stay put while I shoot you. See, they've got guns.
Stay looky, mate.
I don't have a gun. Well, I do. Now might be the time to use it.
Bugger. Need to
But you're over
reload.
there.
Let's go have a look. Game's up for you, mate. What?
That kill him?
Hey.
Oh, you're over there.
What the?
I have to reload it.
You'll die here.
I remembered to kick him. Yep. Axe string. Can't pick up either of those things. This is a major problem. Revolver. Can't pick that up. Oops. Wrong button. Revolver. Oh, I could pick up the revolver. Pistol ammo. Nail bomb. See? That sounds cool. Can't carry that around. Did I already have a revolver? What did I use? Oh, I used a Molotov cocktail. That's what I threw, a Molotov, and that's why I can pick up the rifle. Shotgun. Scraps, bread. Can't use either of those. I'm gonna eat the bread. Get my health back up a little bit that way. Okay, I need to find somewhere to trade. It was a good kick, right? I remembered how to kick and I did it on purpose. Okay, I can use my modified key card to go in here. I don't really want to be back in there though. Right? Just one extra kick. Make sure he's really dead. Although maybe in there would be at least a pod thing that I could store stuff through. this region. I want to go back in through the city. There's got to be someone in there we can trade with. There has to be. Well, I mean, I guess maybe it's taken over by the weird... Again with the F, I mean E. I guess it could be... If there's 2 trackable leads in this region. What are the side quests?
Remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it that way.
Oh.
Be normal.
Okay, so I can't go over there. That's considered trespassing. Do I want info on where to find a trader? In this case, yeah. I'll take a spoiler. I'm gonna go to the other side of the village is my best bet. It's the only part of the village because we didn't go like over here. We came in here and then up and over. So there's this whole side of the village that I didn't go to. Do you think he's gonna say something different?
You have experienced the woods. You should avoid the woods when possible. The woods are dangerous. Be careful.
We like stepped into the woods and came right back. Yeah, Sarah, I would like to know. I think there is some weird latency between chat and the stream tonight. Because it does seem to be more delayed than normal. Which is weird.
Just more soldiers.
Gnome! I wish I could pick those gnomes up.
Not sure about you.
Not sure about you either. Can't talk to any of these people. All the rooms are closed. Rooms.
A stranger, eh?
Buildings. Can't go in there. These are closed. Slatendale. Is that where we are? Where are we? No, we're in Wyndham Village. Find a lady named Molly. She's camped out in Slatendale. I think that's where we came from originally. Yeah, it is. It is where we came from originally. Alright, well, let's go back to Slatendale. Because we need that, and we need somewhere that I can craft stuff.
Addressing civilian. Stand.
It took you a while to type. Okay. That was this way, I
Get a
think.
move on, you lot. You're never gonna make your salvage quota arsing around like this.
What do you need all this
Can't
for?
talk to these people.
Watch yourself, civvy.
Okay.
Stop your flaming moaning and get on with
I'm not trying to kill the soldier.
You expecting Genghis bloody Khan or something?
it. Oh, you're welcome to go and have a look what's beyond the perimeter if you would.
Am I taking a wrong turn? I can break the gnomes? Well, that's sad. I don't want to break him. Hey, Wander. Have a safe drive home. Did we go in here? Because this was the village hall. Yeah, we went in the village hall. Okay. Hey, Eddie. Good to see you. You finished the game a bit ago. You saved right before so you can try all the endings. Oh, nice. We're on our way back to Slatendale. There's also a trader in the mine in the Slate Mine Caves. Okay, yeah, we didn't think we went that far either. I'm surprised that that's it, that we have to backtrack that far.
Declared safe.
I'm surprised we have to backtrack that far. That, like, there's none here or ahead. Let's go All right, then I'm going to look at the coordinates here. So we're going through here. And she's camped out in Slatndale at 26.4.
You are leaving?
Okay. Really would like the coordinates. 26.4. 79. So like a little bit north of here, really. 26.6. 79.1. Okay, right here. It's right there.
And the quarantine protocol.
That door scared the heck out of me. Like, I didn't realize it wasn't through the closing mechanism. Ooh. Sewer entrance. Okay. Search the body. Can't pick that up. Okay. Let's equip the metal detector. The fish. Oh wait, I veered off for. Ah! Whoa! They're piranhas. Of course they're piranhas. I was just happy to see the little fish, but no. They're piranhas. That's just rude. Okay, let's see what's in here. Farewell, Doctor. And then glass and radiation resistance. We can't take either of those. Okay. The note is buried alongside a plain but elegant silver ring. I have to bury you, my love. I'm sorry. The price of knowing you was knowing too much. You told me things about this place that the protocol would kill me for, so I can't be that woman anymore. I have to go back to being quiet old June of the little tea room, the one who knows not and causes no trouble. Perhaps one day someone might find this. Perhaps all this will be blown over and I'll remember you once more. Until then, farewell, Doctor. I love you. They're not piranhas? Look closer. Where did they go? Ah! Oh, okay. I can't get a close look because they jump out and attack me. Are they leeches? I mean, there obviously aren't piranhas in the countryside of England, so it makes sense that they'd be something else. They like disappear once they get a nibble of you. There's a pack of people over there. So we're gonna hope that staying to the wilderness will get us where we need to be. Trader camp.
Hello. I don't know you, do I? No, not seen you around here before. Your lot shouldn't be wandering this far out village. It's safe. That is where you came from. The village.
I've been there, yes.
You won't watch yourself out here in the dales. Outlaws all over the shore. But look, before you rush off, maybe we can do some business. My name's Molly. If you've got out to trade, I got some bits and bobs for sale.
All right, let's ask for information first. Do you know anything about the government research site here?
They kept what they were doing hidden from us locals, right up until the day the atom plant went bang across the mere. Well, you won't find any boffins left here now, but turns out they've been digging out secret bunkers all over the place. Riddle these hills like woodworm in an old sideboard.
What would it cost me to get more information?
How's this sound? We do a bit of trading. And here's the thing. I get right gossipy when I'm trading. I bet you wouldn't mind hearing a bit of local gossip, would you? Make a trade, and maybe I'll throw in some information for free.
Okay, so bartering. Add items from your inventory and the trader's inventory until the scales at the top are balanced. Traders will accept any trade where your items are equal to or more than the value of their items. So this is all barter based. There's no currency in the game. So here's the problem. The problem is that I want to sell or trade some of the other weapons that I stored, right? We could buy an atomic battery? Well, trade for one. Ammunition. So yeah, I want to like get rid of some stuff that I'm carrying around. Not necessarily these things that I might want to keep. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? I want to offload stuff. All right, do we want to keep average damage, average range, high damage, low accuracy? So we're going to trade the revolver for allows stealth skills to be purchased. Oh, wow. We need to give a lot more than just one gun for that. Okay. What about this thing? Still not enough. We have our single shot rifle, single shot shotgun. We might not be able to get this. The key to the concrete bunker door. I want access to my other things. We could do so much trading if I could carry more things. Let's... Does my axe even it out? Oh, that hardly makes a difference. Okay.
You need anything, Molly will be here.
Where do you think I could find one of those tubes? Sourced a few goods. Dear Molly, I hope this little note finds you healthy and that business is going well. Speaking of which, I've managed to source a few extra goods recently that you might not get over in your parts. If you were to ever have a customer whose special needs couldn't be met by your current inventory, just send them over to the woods. Always happy to greet a new customer. Always the best, Billy. Okay, so that's another trader. Rumored landmark, trader camp. Is that in this map area? Casterfell Woods, one landmark rumored. Trader camp. Okay. So when we go back to the woods, of course, it's the opposite end of the woods where we're going over to do this battery thing. So go that way. Could I trade my crafting goods? It looked like I could only trade my ammo. Yeah, you can only trade your ammo, not your other stuff. Now, I don't use submachine guns right now, so I'm pretty sure I'm fine getting rid of that ammunition. Fine getting rid of that. Let's get rid of the revolver. Now, can I buy this? Still no. Can I buy... I don't really care about crafting shivs. Yeah, that revolver is worth like nothing. All right, so at least we got the key.
Want to trade again? You know where to find me.
I love your
If
pictures.
out new comes into me hands, it goes straight in stock. Just saying. It's worth coming back to see. Oh, I feel some uncontrollable gossiping coming on. Pin back your luggols. You seen the wrecked convoy nearby? Oh, that were a sight when it happened. Big bang, down came the bridge. All the lorries and that came tumbling down like Jack and Jill.
I know, right? The next gun I find is going to be a machine gun. Did anyone survive?
Aye, I saw someone come away. They were a ways off, but I suppose it must have been one of the soldiers. They went towards the rail yard. Didn't see anyone else get away, though. Poor sods.
Very interesting. Thanks.
You're right welcome. You need anything, Molly'll be here.
Oh, jeez. It's very ominous the way we pulled our bat out at her. All right, so we've been to the sewers. This is the convoy wreckage over here. So that wasn't as helpful as I was kind of hoping it would be. We only lost, or opened up rather, one slot. I wonder if we go inside the sewer, if it'll be like the other dungeon where right inside was one of those things. Not that she had a lot else that I would want to trade for. The inventory in this is really such a huge negative for me that it is affecting my entire enjoyment of this game. It really is. I really don't like it. All right, so that's the wreckage then. I would assume. Looks like a wreckage to me. There's one person over there. Your favorite so far is the sniper rifle? Concrete shelter key. Oh, that's what we just bought. We just bought this. I feel like there's gonna be something scary in here. What do we think it's gonna be? Zombies? Zombies? Plain old bad guys? Let's save while we're over here. We do want every game to have sandrock storage. Yes, we do. This feels like strategically placed cover. I bought that key. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3. Take a while. Let's try our sniper rifle.
Oi! You didn't want to start it this time. You bugger!
I've got another. You don't know what you start.
What the?
There is the other one. that all of them? It's hard to see the one from this side. But, okay. Sniper rifle. That one is good. Alright, so I want that on my hotbar. I'm gonna make that number 2. Police truncheon. Whoa, okay. I wanted to go into the control room, but alright. Barred from the other side. Okay. Fans are always ominous. I agree. The look of that. Very ominous. The electricity down here is creepy. Spiked club. Can't take any of this stuff. Yeah, being able to load more than one bullet's nice too. For sure. Maintenance is that way. The woods is this way. So this, I'm guessing, is where we would have come down.
What was
Whoa!
that? Don't be daft, bastard!
That guy didn't whistle. He scared the crap out of me. Okay, can't take any of his stuff. He scared the heck out of me. Where does maintenance go? I mean, obviously to maintenance, but... What will we find there? There's definitely going to be another way into the control. Oh, requires a sewer tunnel key. Okay, we don't have the key for that. We either have to find it or buy it, I guess. We bought the other one. Little thing that the noise that comes up when you start trespassing. Also, just enough to be startling. Oh, I'm on the other side. Okay. I was over there before. Uh-oh. There's so many of them. Good grief. Yep. I mean, it's the sewer, so... I guess makes sense that there's a lot of rats in the sewer. Slatendale's that way. Indian Village is this way. Whoa! I don't like it. There's too many of them. Okay, my heart rate's getting high. Okay, can we just get to the ladder at this point? Can I go up this ladder? Good God. We got swarmed. Alright, so we're back in the village. We're over here. That's where we went out to get Slatendale. The trader was sadly not as helpful as I was hoping it would be. Can I get through here? What is this? Under authority of the protocol. Wyndham Village is under the authority of the quarantine protocol. The soldiers of the protocol are here to protect you. If you see anything suspicious or strange, report it to the village hall as soon as possible. Okay. Maybe like creepy flesh-eating fish in this water too. Yeah, the grenade probably would have blown us up. I would have tried it too. It would have been a classic end. Alright, no fall damage if you ride the waterfall. Good to know. These things are weird. Where these little nests are. Unknown area. Okay. Brewery cellar. Ominous sounding down here as well. We're gonna eat the meat to get my health back. Then we're gonna be sneaky. Ooh, is this the crafting recipe for Molotovs? Ah! Poor rats! Yep, Molotov cocktail recipe. Okay, so some of the recipes we can just find around the world. That's the first one we found. Now we can make something other than just bandages. Kind of a dangerous thing to be able to make, but crawl through. Oh, we can go under there. Inventory's full for all of that stuff. Pistol ammo we grabbed. A tomato. Cloth, another tomato. Even the tomatoes don't stack? Come on. I know, nothing stacks. Nothing stacks. I'm trying really hard not to just be constantly complaining. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to complain. Alright, let's crawl through here. Kill the one they call Maisie. Oh, more Maisie lore. Oh wait, do you think this is the place where okay, we keep stumbling upon this stuff accidentally. I bet this is the place that was in that other clue. And we just happened to find it on our own. Morris Wick. We share in your concern. If the vicar spy, the one you call Maisie, has discovered your purpose, then you must deal with her. That captain means only to bring pain to the soil and its children. You must stay hidden until that day comes when we all may sing with the same voice. Silence Maisie, return her to the soil. There is like some weird like cult-like situation happening here too. So I'm gonna guess that that is that. Entered a rat-infested cellar at the top of the hill. Makeshift grenade. Nope, can't grab that. I guess I could take the makeshift grenade if I ate the tomato. Then I could take the makeshift grenade. Unlock the door. Okay. So there was another spot we could crawl through over here. Gunpowder. Training stimulant. Combat stim. Combat stim sounds fun. Captain Sims doesn't suspect a thing. Sisters and brothers, I'm making headway in Wyndham. The protocol imposes harsher restrictions by the day, and it wears the villagers down. But the worse they get, the more they are willing to listen. I tell them of the purpose, of the voice in the soil. Some are wary, seeing how the captain brands us as corrupt and pagan, but others are receptive. When I can, I'll bring them to the woods to meet you. I hold the purpose safe and secret. The heathen that is their captain doesn't suspect a thing. To him, I'm just a humble shopkeeper. Thank you for your guidance. I look forward to the day I can join you and hear the voice for myself. Morris. Glue. All right, so what does 3 points get me? Kick stun duration. Disarm traps and harvest their supplies. Thrown weapons travel faster and deal more damage. Okay, I don't really throw weapons, though. Throwables, damage, or radius. Oh, requires 6. Okay. Scavenger takes 5. Charisma takes 4. Your items are worth more when bartering. That one would be handy. Reduces damage from melee attacks, takes 5. Kill momentum. Heart rate rises slower and recovers faster, takes 5. Low health regeneration is faster and restores more health, takes 5. Okay, so we need at least 2 more. Get anything good. Be ready to run. Wyndham Residents Association. It's one thing to have made Molotov cocktails, but we have no idea if they work on the robots. The Ruskies would chuck them into the engine vents on the Jerry Panzers, but there's not like that on a robot. I think we need something more. Once we do it, there'll be a proper Barney if the proddy bastards find out. So try and find a machine that's on its own. Be ready to run if it doesn't work, though. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, can't get out of here. Yeah, I like the layout of the leads and like the quests in this. The lead system, like the note-to-note style quest tracking. Okay, so that's all we need down here. What does it take to make a Molotov cocktail? I'm guessing just, yeah, glass, cloth, and alcohol. That's not bad. If we had space in our backpack, we could do stuff like craft a bunch of that to sell. That's how we could trade crafting ingredients. Swear to God. Why are there rats everywhere? Oh, whatever. Oh, hey.
Leave tomorrow if we could.
Nope, there was a thing. Oh, stairs. Gonna be more loot I can't pick up, but we're gonna dig it up. Ah! Wait, are those rat huts? The rat came out of that hole. Okay. These things are terrible. Like, they're seriously gonna kill me. I just want to get whatever's buried here, even though I probably won't even be able to pick it up. Alright, well, we smashed that thing. think they're coming from? My heart rate's like at the max. Oh, is that dude shooting at them?
All quiet. Back to it then.
I just realized that that guy... No, stop it. They're gonna kill me. Good lord, I'm nearly dead. Okay. Yeah, go after that guy. Oh, are they gonna kill him? What just happened? Did he try to throw a grenade at them? That's a lot of rats. Plague Tale is a very good reference. Like, that's a lot. How did he blow himself up? They're still coming. That is an absolutely insane number of rats. Well, that guy's already dead, so we can't help him anyway. Sorry. He was trying to help us. Oh, I should have used my Molotov. It's a bit of a waste of one, but I can craft more now. No! Okay, wait, no, I want to be out of their... I want to be out of their range. Oh, it's burning them as they're jumping into it. Yeah, they're endless. They really are not going to stop. Okay, well, we're done up here. We are done up here.
And will be treated as such. Please, don't make us hurt you.
Let's save. Hey, Pie! Use the power of friendship. Okay, we're trespassing. Gun oil and an explosive lure. What is that? Bait attached to an explosive attracts swarms. Detonates shortly after pulling the pin. Like the rats? Swarms of the rats?
Citizens of Wyndham, volunteers are required for work details on Scafamore. Work out to help out.
Interesting. I know, right? Hopefully he wasn't someone important. So true. So true. All right. Open leads. The church. Vicar asked for my silence. Murder in the church. Kepler star reference and the fireworks thing. We resolved these ones. Track lead. Where does that bring us? Where does it want to bring us? Back to the... Okay. It wants to bring us back to the gazebo in the center. Yeah, destroying the nest. Like, we killed the one. But we would have had to go back up into the swarm to find the others, which, not worth it. But good to know for future reference. Gazebo thingy is this way.
Trust us and help us to help you. Follow the protocol.
Yeah, they'd never run out of fresh meat in this town. True.
Keep
Just
the peace, Civvy.
gotta get comfy eating the rats. Okay, so what exactly... I think we missed. We have this script fragment. We got it already.
Citizens of Wyndham, we cannot guarantee
Maybe the
your
marker is just the
safety
center of
beyond
town. Let's go back to the church, maybe?
Do you have a good reason to leave?
Why are you digging in the roses? Okay, where was the church? This is the tea room. Potatoes. I'm gonna eat them. There was a thing about the tea room. Water. Ooh, somebody died up here. June's key. A note buried by June of the little tea room suggests she knows secrets about the zone. Okay. We found her key. Oops. It's okay, we wanted to get down here anyway.
Let me alone.
Floor holes. Okay, so can we get out this way?
I saw that. Come here.
Oh no.
Steady now.
Always doing make work around here. Should have those villagers doing it for us.
We got caught trespassing, but did we
Gives me cheek and I
get away?
Caught early, the contagion can be painlessly excised. Be vigilant.
Nobody seems to have cared. Okay, I think we snuck out early enough. Oh, look, another slide. But really, where was the church? Village Hall, St. Catherine's Church is that way. Okay. We should go back and see if the vicar has anything else to say now that we know that she was a spy for him. We don't need to go in there. So we walked by a lot of these buildings because they were all locked up and boarded up, but it seems like upon further inspection, a lot of them had little spots we could squeeze into if we're careful.
Contaminated area has been reported in the Scavenge field.
Can't talk to you still.
Stay away from
Let's see. Have that letter already. Well, maybe it's like the thing, because I read it, but I didn't take it. So let's take it so it doesn't confuse me later. The body's gone.
Ah, it's you.
All right, let's see. I found a letter that ties Morris Wick to the murder. Or I found some of Maisie's notes. Was she working for you? Let's go with the accusing one first.
You did? I see. Well, yes, it's true. She ran errands for me from time to time. I asked her to keep an eye on certain people. She has had quite a talent for it. But I had no reason to kill her. You must believe me.
Relax, just be honest with me and I might be able to catch her killer.
I have a certain arrangement of sorts with some of the villagers. In a world as terrible as this, with evil in the soil and a military boot on their necks, who can blame those who turn to the church for protection? I offer what I can, in return for a small donation to the church. But it is necessary for me to keep some eyes on them as well, in case they waver There is a lot of temptation within the zone, and temptation too easily leads to corruption.
Why not tell me this before?
This is a village matter. I can provide assistance to an outsider such as yourself, but that does not mean I can trust you.
I found a letter that ties Morris Wick to the murder.
The shopkeeper? Good heavens above. I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. Then I must ask something of you. You're embroiled in this now, as much as we are. To find absolution, well, you must find some way to deal with Morris. An ally to those heathens in the woods is a danger to the village. Not that I'm suggesting you. Well, I'll leave it to your judgment.
Are you asking me to kill him?
I'm asking you to, well, to deal with him. He can't be allowed to walk freely here when he has succumbed to such corruption. You could get the captain involved, though I am loath to suggest it. Whatever course of action you take, I'm sure you will do what is best. Now that Maisie is dead, there is no one else I can trust to be able to carry out such a task. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask.
What sort of services do you provide?
I am here if you wish to talk, to unburden your soul. And if you'll forgive me for saying so, you seem troubled. Might I ask why? I don't suppose, well, have you perhaps been hearing voices?
Wait, we haven't been hearing voices. I mean, the phone's been ringing and we've been hearing the person on the phone, but that doesn't count. Like, that's actual phone calls, not voices in our head. Hearing voices? What do you mean?
It is a sign of vile corruption. It cannot be tolerated. It must be confronted. I saw it in the baker's husband. The baker, Iris, told me he was hearing voices and had fallen terribly ill. I haven't seen her husband for a number of weeks now. So I trust she came to her senses and took the necessary action. But it pains me to imagine what evil is creeping inside our little village.
Was there nothing you could do to help Iris's husband?
I only wish she had come to me sooner. My prayers might have reached him in the early stages of his fall from grace. But he is beyond that now. I must think of the rest of the village. We have seen some very bad times here. I don't really know why such misfortune has befallen us. Only that it started with that wretched science city they built across the mere. They did something. Heaven knows what. And now it is laced with evil. You can smell it in the air.
Haven't you wanted to find out more about the science they were doing there?
I doubt I would understand any of it. Besides which, the village occupies all my time. The people here need a guiding hand, not an oppressive one. The military presence, this protocol nonsense of theirs, has done that to us, and with no sign of respite. Pressure like that breeds corruption. I must obey the Lord's will and fight against such things. You, on the other hand, seem of a curious nature. I can offer you something, but you must be cautious about prying too deeply.
This guy's super sus. Please, anything you can tell me is greatly appreciated.
Well, I was on cordial terms with one or two of the scientists stationed up here. The important ones lodged at a manor house out in Casterfell Woods. I doubt any are still alive. But they may have left notes or papers that could prove useful to you. But you didn't hear that from me. All right. Farewell, and God bless you.
Yeah, the vicar does seem pretty chill about suggesting murder. Like, he's hoping that Iris's husband got murdered. He wants us to murder the shopkeeper. Hey, Sallybug. Yeah, he's a little suspect. All right, well, let's go deal with the shopkeeper, I guess. Village shop, rumored location. Now, do we want to kill that guy or do we want to report it to the captain? Both I feel like could be entertaining in different ways. No lead tracked. So let's go find one. Baker's husband has been hearing voices. That's a totally separate thing. The bakery is next to where we're going anyway, though, so let's just go with it. Find, like, the dead baker's husband in the basement of this place. Because that's what I'm picturing. Okay, here's the bakery. Rations of fresh bread.
Oh, who are you?
It's nice in here. Fancy.
I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do.
No, I don't work for the soldiers, don't worry. Why are you so worried I might be with the soldiers?
Oh, well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't.
Let's see. Is this anything to do with your husband being ill?
What? You know that he's... Doesn't really matter how you know, does it? Look, I'll talk, but only to show you I'm doing nothing wrong. You have to keep quiet about this, please. Me husband, Philip, he went off exploring with one of his pals. Bloody fools, the pair of them. He said they were poking around in an old bunker and walked into a cloud of funny glowing spores or something. And he told me he started hearing voices. He says the voices hurt him. Whatever it was, it made him awful ill. He's not getting any better. Just a bit worse every day.
Let's see. Why are you worried about the soldiers finding your husband?
The soldiers will string you up for anything these days, and my husband was exploring where they don't like you to explore. That captain of the protocol, he says what the boffins buried here plays merry hell with people's minds. Turns them into something not human. Not that any of that happened to my Philip. He's ill, that's all. I just know what the soldiers would do if they found him. You know, we've had one mite of luck. Came by a special tonic, which does something to settle the voices in his head and keep the infection down. At least, while we can get it, it does. But look, what's your interest in all this?
This guy's totally one of those zombies in the basement, isn't he? Let's see. I'm interested in this tonic to quiet the voices.
I'm sorry, but I don't have any of the tonic left. I know where you can get some, though. There's a lady, calls herself Mother Jago, out in Casterfell Woods. Brews the tonic to her own recipe. She lives out by the old mine. I can mark on the map where to find her. And listen, I hate to ask, but could I trouble you to get us some of the tonic? Just a single bottle. We're almost run out.
She just told me she didn't have any, and now it's that they're almost out. We're gonna say we can't make any promises. We're gonna go, like, non-committal.
All right, nothing's certain, but if you can, it'd mean the world to me. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something.
Oh, we can trade with her. Okay. Burn salve. Cornish pasties, bread, and cake. Do you want a gun in exchange for a recipe? No? Too much? How about a pasty? 2 of them? Oh, see, my inventory's too full. Son of a gun. Okay. See, I should be able to trade this 1 gun for a ton of food, but I can't because I don't have any space. Let's see. Maybe that thing. And the revolver? I don't really think I'm ever going to need to make burn salve, but I feel like trading some stuff to get a recipe. I know. No cookies. I could give her the Molotov because I can make my own new Molotov if I want to. I could trade her a burn salve for the ability to make my own burn salve in the future. So we're going to offload 4 things in exchange for a recipe. So now I have space in my inventory. So now, if I want one of these, what can I sell you to get it? 1 bullet will get me, not the bread though. 1 bullet will get me 2 Cornish pasties. Okay.
That's all good. People come here to barter all the time. Might have new things for you if you call back now and again. Bye now.
All right. You found crafting recipe. Cool. How much does this give me? Decent amount. Okay. 1 whole tick. I'll take it. We go in your back room, or do you get mad about that? Okay, let's save the game before I go looking for this dude. You hear the growling? He's totally a zombie. Look after the bakery. Iris, of course I can look after the bakery for a spell. I'll bring some broth over for your feller too. A hearty meal's always the best medicine. Come by the garage in the morning and I can collect the keys from you. I won't dare ask what you have to do in Casterfell. Just make sure the soldiers don't spot you. Tina. Hey, Salem! This entire game is an inventory problem. So true. Bakery backdoor key. That was a big key. See how big that key was? Oh yeah, what do I need for the burn salve? Good question. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't read it. I didn't actually read the recipe. It's like, why isn't it in my crafting menu? Okay, cloth, iodine, water, and glass. That's not too bad. As I find crafting recipes, at least like in theory, I can craft stuff up to trade it if I have space. Ooh. Yeah, he's totally a zombie in there. Okay, we're saving. Okay, we don't have the bedroom key. You think we have to kill the lady to get the bedroom key? We're not going to do that. But I bet that's what we would have to do. But he is totally a zombie in there. We've heard that muttering before. We have heard that muttering before. Okay, so now we need to go to the store. Which is right here. We have the key to the back door of the bakery, actually. We should go do that before I forget. What does the back door of the bakery get for us? Let's save this again. Does this go somewhere? No. Okay. It's literally just an alternative entrance to the bakery. Which maybe... What? Is this free tea? It was. We had a cup of tea. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. I enjoy that. I wonder if there'll be a reason later that we want to like sneak into the bakery and have an alternate way to get in. Okay, anyway, can we do it here? Oh, we can. All right, so if we find like steamy teapots, we can drink the tea, which is a nice way to heal ourselves for free. Going in the shop. Yeah, this guy looks sketchy.
A new customer. How'd you do?
You, my friend, are a sketchy man.
Welcome to Wyndham Village. Pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with?
There's a dead bird in that cage behind him. I'm more interested in why the soldiers are here in the first place. Okay, let's go with unsure. I have no idea why they let me in.
Aye, well, I can hazard a guess. Our little Napoleon, the captain that is, he keeps an eye out for folk like you. A stranger might be important. And if you're important, then that's another stepping stone out of the zone, isn't it? Anyway, where are me manners, eh? I'm Morris Wick, owner of this establishment. Take a look at what I have to offer, if you fancy.
I found this letter of yours. Care to explain? Actually, let's ask first, is the captain trying to get out of the zone?
Oh, you'd have to ask him that yourself. I'll leave that pleasure to you. Me, I'm happy here in the shop, where I never have to look at the man.
What happened over at the power plant?
Big explosion, that's what. I remember it woke the whole village. We were out in the streets, wondering what were what. I mean, with all them atoms and such like they have over there. The soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine, that there weren't no radioactivity to be frit of. But then, in the next breath, they said we couldn't leave. Temporary quarantine protocol, they called it. Temporary, my hat. Look at them walls. Nowt temporary about them, is there? We had no choice but to take it on the chin. So we did. Well, most of us did anyhow.
Yes, trading first. Good idea. Most of us? What do you mean?
In the months after the disaster, some people started to turn a bit odd. Nothing bad, just different, you know. Kept going on about the soil calling to them. People you'd known your whole life, proper sober folk, suddenly talking about a new purpose. Then one night, they all upped and marched off into woods. Soldiers have been properly down about any talk, since that might sound a bit, you know, pagan. I shouldn't be talking about it neither.
Alright, well, let's trade. Alright, he's got bandages. A machete. High damage with fast attack speed. Right now we have high damage with average attack speed. He's got grenades. Painkillers. We want the painkillers. What can we trade for painkillers? I'm tempted by this farming knife. Is it a... Actually, you know what? It has to be a single. It can't be a double-handed weapon like the cricket bat. It would be similar to our axe. It's like a replacement to the axe. And we just got rid of the axe, so maybe we don't. Okay, so we want the recipe. Let's do... What can I trade that for? We don't have anything. The pistol's worth like nothing. Well, let's try bullets. Okay, bullets he does not care about at all. Doesn't care about at all. Go track down Morris's son, John. Okay, that's beyond what we've learned so far. Does he have a son, John? Is that a reference I'm not understanding? I feel like that's a reference I'm not understanding. We could do the pistol and the pistol ammo. Oh, I still have the axe. Average damage, fast attack speed. High damage, fast attack speed. Oh, I got rid of the axe. The poison thing is handy. We could get rid of the throwable explosive. Yeah. We keep finding shotgun ammo that I can't use. So I'm just trying to see if it's enough to tip the scales. It is really not. It is not tipping the scales at all. What if we get rid of the pistol and the pistol ammo? Still not enough. We're getting closer. Still not enough. I don't want to give up one of my pasties. Oh, it's John Wick. Okay. Oh, because his name is Morris Wick. Got it. See, I'm like, this is a reference that's going over my head. I know it's a reference that's going over my head. I forgot that Morris isn't this dude's last name. I feel like I'm going to regret this. I really wish that I had access to my other things. Like, we have a ton in those tubes of stuff that I did not want or need. But in order to carry it with me to go trade, I'd have to put away my good things. I don't know. It's weird. All right,
Thank you for your business. Get new stock in now and then, so come back any time. I might have something new for you.
All right, so it's saved, but we're going to save again. Got 2 open slots, 3 once I learn this. And painkillers take herbs. Oh, okay. We haven't found herbs yet. Iodine, water, glass, and herbs. I didn't even realize there was a category that we hadn't found anything in. Oh, okay. Listen, dude, Are we calm now? Are we chill? Because I was just trying to see how fast it moved. I was not trying to stab you.
Hello again.
We're chill. We are chill. Yeah, I'd have to find one of those tubes, drop off all my good stuff, pick up stuff that I wanted to get rid of, then come back to a trader. Because I haven't seen one of the tubes around here yet. Yeah, I wish the tube stuff was more accessible. I am probably going to miss that shotgun ammo. I've found a ton of shotgun ammo that I haven't been able to pick up because I was full. But now that I sold that, I'm never going to find any again. That's how that's going to go. Now that I sold that, I'm never going to find any again. All right, so this time we're going to say, I found this letter of yours. Care to explain?
How did... Well, been poking around in what's not your concern, eh? I don't have to explain myself to you. It's none of your bloody business.
These beliefs must be important if you're trying to hide them.
Beliefs? They're the truth. Can't you see what's going on here? The protocol soldiers, the church, all carrying on like they know all the answers, when the truth is they know nought. Everyone says the folk in the woods are cracked, but they look like the only sane ones around here to me. They're trying to make peace with the world, not ruin it. Them scientists, the disaster, that weren't natural, they knows. Upset the balance of things. Nature's proper furious with us. We should make amends, shouldn't we? It's only right. But them soldiers would have me locked up for thinking that. Dangerous pagan sentiments, that arse of a captain calls it.
What are your intentions then?
I want what's best for village. We should be looking back to what's always been here. The army here tried to stamp it out, but their captain's a bloody southerner. What does he know about the north? Well, but maybe you're a tattletale for the vicar too, eh? Prying for secrets so he can hold 'em over me. Well, I won't stand for people who stick their beaks in where they're not wanted.
Is that the reason you killed Maisie?
Shh! Shut your bloody trap before you bring every nosy bastard in here. All right, look. Just hear me out, eh? See, we're a rotten one, that un. Tattling folk out to the vicar so he can load it over us. She never had out on me, not till last night when she found that letter. Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor, like I ever had any loyalty to the protocol lot. I'm no killer, not born to it, but she were poison, that un, and so is vicar. Summat had to be done.
You can't justify a murder?
Before it all went to hell in a cocked hat, I'd agree with you. But just look at the state of things here. If me sympathies like, if those were common knowledge with folk, it'd be the end for me, end for shop. And then where would the village be, eh? I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a purpose in life, that's all. Something better. But that Maisie, she were going to shout it from rooftops if I didn't pay to keep her and that vicar quiet. She had to go. And I had to do it somewhere vicar couldn't just sweep it under the rug. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like he might have blood on his hands. Please, I know what I'm asking, but let it go, will you? Give us that letter back and we can both forget all about it. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Interesting. I mean, I don't like the vicar. He's super sketchy, but so is this guy. So what is he going to do to make it worth my while?
I scratch your back, you scratch mine, eh? Fair enough. Here, you take this as a thank you, I suppose. I'm happy, you're happy. And the village doesn't have to worry about that quisling Maisie anymore. And look, if you want to know more about her, the purpose. Well, there's someone I'd love you to meet. Mother Jago. Lives out by the old mine in Casterfell Woods. I'll mark the spot for you. Reckon you'll find what she has to say very interesting indeed.
So this is our second reference to her. Okay, Training manual. You found a training manual. To add new unlockable skills to the skills menu, select learn from the item dropdown. Learn. New skill available. Gunsmith deep pockets. Okay, what does that mean? So that's how we unlock new ones. Carry more crafting supplies and ammo. Okay. So we can't make our backpack bigger, but we can store more crafting supplies, which is similar. Unlocks recipes to craft upgraded weapons. That's why we haven't been able to upgrade our weapons yet, because we need to buy the skill to do it. That makes sense. I was wondering because in the details it said like you just had to combine like 2 like weapons with some gun oil and you could like upgrade the level of your weapon, but I haven't seen like how to do that. So this makes sense that we need to unlock the ability to do it. We need 1 more for the deep pockets thing. It's not the best, but it's slight help with the inventory, so I guess I'll take it once we get more points. So we need a lot more of these training stimulant thingies. It's such an interesting system that the ability to get skills in the game is... Okay, listen, I wasn't trying to trespass. I was just looking at the fact that you have bird statues there, so maybe that's not really a dead bird. Yeah, we're trespassing again. I lost my train of thought. Lily? I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the fact that like you have to loot skill points in this. Like you don't earn it by gaining experience and going through the game like usual in most games. Like you have to buy and loot for skill points. The rubbish they transmit. Morris, don't bother trying to build that crystal set. As if the army boys strutting around the village wasn't enough, you'll just end up hearing the rubbish they transmit inside the zone. They say it's for morale, but it's tantamount to torture. My God, but I missed the BBC Light program. I wish I was joking about this, but they transmit their own version of Dick Barton's Special Agent, except it's called Jack Logan. It's the worst thing to trouble the airwaves since Lord Haw Haw. I know, right? Like, he gave us the stuff, but now can we still report him? Or kill him, I guess? Alright, so yeah. Mother Jago. I think that closed out this, this part of the story. Because this is the bakery thing. So yeah, it closed out this chain of thought. I say, but the game looks like it ends, you can't keep playing. Oh, okay. So like you can't just play past the end like some games you can. That's a bummer. If you don't find the right leader, whatever, you might never unlock a skill. Yeah, exactly. Like, what if we killed him? Would we have gotten that same skill book from the vicar if we went back? I'm curious. Okay, so now we need... All we have is the whole, like, find the Mother Jago thing. It says that we have 2 trackable leads in this region, but I don't think we really do. Wyndham Garage, rumored location. Where did we get a rumored location for the garage? I don't remember the context that we found that.
Not sure I like the look of you.
Yeah, well, I don't like the look of you either. That makes 2 of us, buddy. Yeah, this way.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
Okay. No troublemaking here.
Beer at the pub tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind.
Okay, we can't talk to this guy. What was the context of this? Computer tankard. Bakery bedroom key. Oh, okay. Now we have the key to the bakery bedroom because this is where the person that was going to keep track of the bakery was. We found that in that letter. Okay. All right, let's see. Tina, I've been thinking about what you said. Your words were vicious, but I won't return the favor. Instead, I'm writing to beg for your compassion. My poor Philip isn't himself, it's true, but he's no danger to anyone. I know how the illness looks, but to call him a monster, to claim he attacked you, I won't believe it. He's been nothing but a loving husband to me. Don't listen to the protocol and their poison. Please don't tell anyone about Philip. You know what they would do to him and the bakery, Iris. He's a zombie. He's totally a zombie. She's got a zombie living in her house. There's a lot of crafting materials here. Don't mind me. Just snooping through your stuff. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Bread. I just took that right in front of this dude. He's just staring me down. Sorry, buddy. We got a comic book. I'm debating if we go see how sick he is or if we wait until we find the tonic, potentially. Because if we go see him, I imagine we're going to have to go kill him. Although maybe we'll save first so we don't deal with him right away. You know, maybe we'll go save, see what he looks like as a zombie, and then reload so that we're not forced into dealing with him. Can I swing on the swings? We can go down the slide. Don't mind me, just digging this up right next to you. A new lunchbox. Burn salve. Okay. I can kick the ball. Go on the swing. Alright, I can swing the swing. But I can't, like, sit on it. Not as fun. Can we go on this thing? It does spin. I was terrified of these. We had one of these on the park when I was a kid, and I loved it. It was like the best thing to play on. But I also, like, low-key thought that I would get sucked underneath it. Like, it was one of those things where you talked about, like, falling off and getting sucked underneath it, and, like, how that happened if you weren't careful. And so we were all scared that that was going to happen to us, that we were going to get pulled underneath this thing. Oh, can I kick it with F? I should have tried that. Don't mind me, bakery lady. We're just gonna go break into your bedroom. This place is totally torn apart. Oh. Okay, he is not the kind of zombie. Okay, yeah, he does attack.
Oh!
What have you done, you monster? You asked for this.
Okay, we killed Iris and the husband. Oh, we found a guide in here. Oh, she looks terrible. Look at the angle of her neck. Oh, look at the angle of his neck. Look at his head. Okay, that's horrible. Okay, so do we own this or do we load back? I wonder like, if we'd get this guidebook either way. She's carrying a lot of food on her. You're really scared of quicksand? I honestly thought that quicksand was going to be a bigger problem in my life than it ended up being. Quicksand was everywhere in the 90s. Like, the idea of it. Yeah, we did hit him pretty hard. That's true. You know, I think we're going to roll back. We're going to roll back. So we saw him. He's not what I expected, though he is clearly a zombie. He attacked us. She got mad about it. We know that there's a skill book in there. And it's the consumables one. So it will unlock something. Oh, none of them say consumables. I was like, oh, maybe it'll unlock one of these. It says consumables, but no, none of them do. So I'm back to having no theories. We might end up killing him later anyway, but at least we'll wait until it's necessary.
Seeing John Mills at Pip.
Okay, so that leaves us. We went over there. We got the key. We came back. I think we're going to have to go back out to the woods. That's where everything is kind of leading us towards. Because we've got this rumored trading camp here. The hall grounds when we first come in. So there's something already right there. The old mine's way up here. And I think that's where that lady is.
He's right.
I'm thinking maybe we get the book either way, right? Like however we end up doing it. Did I accidentally write on the map? I did. Okay, didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to put a marker on the map. Let's do, if we go to our notebook, we are going to do this. We're going to look for that lady. Yeah, like maybe the tonic will cure him and then we can get him, they'll give us the book nicely. It could happen. It could happen. I wonder what kind of herbs we need to find to make the stuff. The cooking herbs we'd find in people's houses. Can I destroy this thing? Oh, okay. If I can kick it, I can't get the angle right. I wonder if it's like a plant I find. We went in here, right? Yeah, this was the thing. That's where we found the note about Maisie, was right there.
Watch yourself, Civvy.
Did we go into the hotel? I don't think we did. There's tea outside. We already have string. Can we get into the hotel? There's a nice little, like, crawling spot there. Okay, we can't. This was the path we were meant to follow if we were following the directions from Maisie's letter. Like, this is clearly how the dude went up there. We just happened to stumble upon it the other way. Can you swim in the ocean? Good question. Let's save and find out what happens. Danger of leeches.
Even if they're full of poppycock.
No, you can't go past the chain. It's a line. You can't go past the chain. We didn't get, like, irradiated or anything, though, so I guess that's good. But we can't jump over this wall. There we go. This way. Be cool if there was a Nessie in the lake. String and rifle ammo. Okay, I guess we can take the rifle ammo.
If you or any of your friends or family show
Cake.
signs of corruption, report it immediately. Caught early.
Oh,
the
herbs.
contagion can
Okay.
be painlessly excised. Be vigilant. Be
So yeah, it's those purple flower looking plants. And now we know. I've seen more of those. Yeah, we got rid of all of our shotgun shells. Why did I think I kept some? No, wrong button. Probably should have kept track of where I saw them and couldn't pick them up so we could go back for them. Alright, we didn't make it very far through here because we pretty much immediately got sidetracked.
Protocol is no longer responsible for your safety.
Ice asked me to bring her a bottle of the tonic to help her with the husband's illness. Okay, it's like it's tracking going back to her with it when we don't have it yet. Let's track the one that actually says she brews the special tonic. That tells us to go up here. Okay, so that's at the old mine.
Is known to contain outlaws, lunatics, and monstrosities. Remember, a warning shot.
The village outskirts. Okay.
Have been warned.
We're gonna be on our guard here because clearly there's gonna be stuff. There have been multiple warnings about stuff out in this area. No loot. There's loot over here. I see a tea. Oh, that was a gun oil. All right, well, it looked like a tea thing. I know, right? Us? Immediately sidetracked? No. Uh-oh. Is an alarm gonna go off? This thing looks like a... Okay. I mean, nothing happened. No one appeared to come after me. Oh, there's turrets on that side. Uh-oh. Okay, so maybe we can't just traipse up this road? Let's save and then see what happens. Oh, hello. Wait, are you soldiers? Are you, like, friendly soldiers?
Hands away. One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard.
They are
Orders
just
be
protocol
broad.
soldiers. They are just the protocol ones. I thought there was like no soldier presence out here. Was like a thing. Cloth, can't take that. Maybe that's why no one attacked me. Because of the... Because of the thing. Like, it's just the soldiers. Not a scary group of lunatics. Uh-oh. Now I'm trespassing. Maybe this is not a place I want to be trespassing? Wait. Restricted area. We still haven't found the power rerouting tool thingy. Like this, if we had the signal redirector, we could probably get in here, but we still haven't found that. So there's like an entire basic tool item that we have not yet come across. Brings me back to my original quest when we first started and we found like the metal detector somewhere random and we found the flashlight somewhere random. Like these were the basic tools. And I remember saying, what if we didn't come this way? Like, are they loaded in multiple places? I see that letter there. We're going to go grab the herbs and then come back to the letter. But I wonder if, like, we just missed it or if it's in multiple places and we haven't found it yet. Lost your way. Natural tonics and remedies for physical ailments or aimless spirits. Come to the old mine in Casterfell Woods. Let Mother Jago guide you. A small map indicating the location of the old mine has been scribbled beneath. So, they, like, this game is all kinds of interwoven options to get places, right? Like, we have this Mother Jago location now from 3 separate interactions, including just finding it on the map. So there's really tons of different angles to come at. Why do I feel like going through this tunnel is going to be bad? We saved before we do it, so we're gonna hope for the best. Oh, zombie people. It is gonna be bad. Look, zombie people. I still jumped? Oh, you spit? I'm infected? What? George, I've gotten some more crates. I need to shift over to the interchange soon as. Drive them over for me, there's a good fellow. I've drawn you a map because the stuff needs to get to the interchange and not end up in the next county like last time. Below is a scrawled map of the Casterfell Woods with an entrance marked. Oh, okay. We already found the interchange, so that's fine. We got infected. Spores. Ah! Okay, that one missed me. We can see, like, my infection is slowly going away. Like, the first shot's kind of a waste. It just wakes them up. Alright, so where can I see my stats? Anywhere? Like, I see my health there. But I want to hover over it. I want to see what it actually says. But I don't think I can. Backpack crafting. Skills. There's nowhere that I can, like, actually click over that status effect. That's why I would like to hover over it. I wanted to see if there was a way I could highlight it. Yeah, find a tree stem for some honey. Yes. All right. Got pigeons. Are these going to be some kind of evil pigeons? No? They're good? Okay. There's people. Gonna be good people or bad people? Now, looks like we could potentially off-road it to the place we're trying to go. Let's save. I mean, these look like the protocol soldiers. Oh, no, no, you know. No, they don't. No, they don't. I want a bow and arrow. I missed. Oh, it would help if I reloaded my gun.
Shooting.
Oh, there's more of them. They don't like to stand still, do they? I'm not going to be able to pick up a bow. Oh, he had a farming knife. Could have gotten one without having to buy it. Druid. Arrows. Wonder if they would have been friendly if I didn't approach them with weapons. Maybe, actually. It's a good point. I just kind of assumed that they would be bad. I want a bow. Oops. More arrows, bread. Let's eat something. Let's eat our potatoes. And our slice of cake. You found something by chance that isn't tied into anything. Weird. I got distracted. So you said you weren't impressed with either of the two endings so far, Eddie, that you've done? They were meh. We haven't come across one of those tubes in a long time. I could get rid of my single shot rifle. I haven't used it more than like once. But would I want a bow instead? I'm torn. Eat all these potatoes. Molotov cocktails. Eat the tomato. Collect the herbs. Poison. Pick up poison? What was that? Oh, I think it was my thing going. I could drop my shotgun. I have multiple shotguns, and I currently have no shotgun bullets. Whoops. Drop. I just want to see. Can I get that back? No. Okay, fair enough. The birds are scary. Alright, well, we wanted to go this way, I think. No, up and then over. Greenhouse hut key. Oh, right. There were two over here that we never looted. We didn't loot the ones that we killed over this way. Where were they? They were coming this way. We were here. We don't want to be near these purple things because those were... We ran into those already. There's somebody out there, though. Okay, just food and stuff that we can't use. There's a dead body out there. Which definitely screams trap, because I want to go loot it. But I have 0 inventory space, and we already know that those are like hornet nests of death. Can you kick doors open? I'd have to find one that doesn't require a key. Like, I can't kick the ones that require a key to open. I've kicked quite a few doors by accident. And it's never done anything. We have not found a pneumatic tube thingy in a long time. We'll collect the herbs. I missed those, apparently. That sounds interesting, Eddie. Oh, is the phone gonna ring? This is the first time we've come past a phone and it didn't ring. Hey, John, good to see you. What the heck was that? What was that? There's a bridge. You guys hear the noises? There's fire over here. Welcome, open to traders. The old mine. Okay. I need one of those tubes.
Well, hello! A new face! Come closer. I don't bite.
This is that Jago lady.
Don't mind me. Everybody knows Mother Jago around here.
Oh, Jago.
I mean no harm. Folks that find their way to me are usually in need of something. What's on your mind, dear? Perhaps I can help.
Let's see. I found this leaflet and it led me to you.
Oh, you found it. Lovely. Sorry, the directions were a bit vague. I have to keep my head down, you see. Certain soldier types from the village don't take kindly to more, let's say, traditional practices. Town-bred, you see. I provide remedies and tonics where I can to those that most need them. And I can offer some other supplies too. Have a browse if you like.
All right, let's see. Mrs. Baxter told me you have a tonic to help her husband.
Ah, yes. How is her husband doing? Not so well, I wouldn't wonder. I can only hope my mixture helped to ease his pain. My own recipe. A good few years in the perfecting. Only thing is, I'm all out of the makings of it. And the recipe itself, well, the folks in the woods have it now. You've met 'em, mayhap. The druids in the masks? They live in the castle ruins off to the southeast of here. If you want the recipe for the tonic, that's where you need to go. Into the castle.
Into the castle. Okay. Is this going to be dangerous?
Nothing that's beyond you, I'm sure. And
So,
if
yes.
you're heading that way, there's something I would ask of you. In exchange for the help I have given, let's say. The druids have something of mine, my herbalism book. I'd like it back. Nothing worth killing over, you understand? But I would like it back. They probably got it stowed away somewhere in their castle.
Okay. Let's see what she has to trade. Spores. Tomatoes, bandages. Crafting antidotes. Oh, antidotes. Antidotes for being infected, you think? Cures poison. Like, what if I trade you Cornish pasty?
Ah, now we're talking.
No, we're not. Whoa. Each trader has specific items they value higher or lower than their base value. Add items to the to give column to learn traders' preferences. Okay. Oh, so she's ranking this higher? High value to the trader? Okay. I could trade like this knife and then go back down and get one. Although I wonder if those people are still there. I'm down to only 10 rifle bullets. That's rough. I don't think I'm ever going to use a single shot rifle when I have the sniper rifle instead. Doesn't really care about it though.
Don't see many of those up for trade.
Could give her both of my... Doesn't care about the bread. Or that. Then I wouldn't have any radiation resistance. So I don't know if I really want to do that. Doesn't care about arrows. Doesn't care about bullets. Okay, so if I give her my makeshift throwable explosive and all of my radiation things, I can learn the crafting recipe for antidotes. And my rifle. That's a lot to do. Doing it anyway.
There.
Okay.
All done. Take care, won't you?
I wonder if we hustle back down this way, can I get like my shotgun back? Or has it despawned? We came through here. That noise freaks me out every time. Dropped it over here. Yeah, it's still here. one of them had the knife, too. Oh, we could have traded the bow and then come back for a new bow. That's the hatchet. You don't need a hatchet. Here's the knife. Now we have 2 of those. Actually, I guess I could pick up the hatchet. We have the space for it right now. We can always trade it away or get rid of it later. Okay. Where did that leave us? So that was the mine. The castle ruins are up here. This is the hall grounds. I mean, do you think we should go into the old mine? What? Oh! Tripwire! Didn't see that at all. Creepy cellar. What are we thinking? Rats? People? Zombies? My money's on rats. Oh, maybe nothing? Okay. Hey, shotgun ammo! We got some shotgun ammo again. Graphic cloth. Can't take any more of that. Okay. That bed looked super creepy. Sticky bomb recipe. Oh, okay. Gunpowder. Glass bottle. The special operation has failed. The special operation has failed. The wind scale infiltration seemed to have succeeded, but then there was a huge explosion. Now the British are walling off the area. We're trapped. Comrade Sergeant Kozlov found the cellar to hide in. We've requested extraction, but no response. Agravain is on the outside. I am not sure they hear us. What the British have hidden here from the world is stupendous and obscene. May God forgive them. I cannot. The world has gone mad. Something is happening in the woods. Yesterday we saw the people in masks talking nonsense as they built their camp. Today they saw us. Nichev is injured or dead. The masked people dragged him away. Kozlov thinks we should find new shelter farther from these maniacs. I think we should stay. The world above has gone mad and we are safer if we stay under cover. If our messages reached Agravain, then they will send someone for us. I know it. Then we will soon be home again. We can still be heroes. Okay. Turn on the radio. No, thank you. These little bedroll things make me think it's going to be people. I can hear the voice. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is February. That last one was December. I can hear it now, the voice in the soil. It whispers to me through the cold nights of the English winter. Kozlov is gone. He pored over the map for weeks, talking about a manor house in the Skethermore region where we might find peace from the masked ones, and then he left. I stayed. I long for the homeland no more. I am the only one left. But we are not alone. We are everywhere, and the voice is everything. The voice is everything. I long for the voice. Under the letter is a map of Skethermore with Brinsop Manor circled multiple times. Okay. Pistol ammo. Alright, let's see what's in the crate. Training stimulant, antidote, and shotgun ammo. Sweet. Okay, so now we have 5 skill points. That's enough for deep pockets. Or should we hold out for 2 more so we can craft our guns? Like we can improve the guns. I feel like waiting to be able to improve our guns in general is probably the smarter choice. We'll see how it goes. All right, so that's it through here. No, I don't see anything interesting about the maps. Either of them. Going back through this way. That was just cloth. Pistol ammo. I was left without the pistol ammo. And the whiskey. How did I miss these things? These are right inside the door. We might just have really bad luck, but I'm surprised that we haven't come across any more of those tube things. Because they said that they would be plentiful. Yeah, there's another tripwire there we should avoid. Okay, so that's the cellar. We went in there. Back to the village, the interchange, the castle ruins are this way. That seems like a whole big thing. Wondering if we should go into the old mine. Might be the only other thing in this general area. Now the phone's ringing. I'm getting tired of this nonsense.
Do not trust Mother Draco. Mother Draco is compromised.
I'm supposed to trust the creepy voice on the phone? I will say that I'm glad I got this on, or am playing this on Game Pass. Maybe just because the things that are kind of drawbacks are major frustrations for me. And like my general play style of gaming. But $50 or $70 for the deluxe edition, in my opinion, and it's only my opinion, is far too much for this game. The tubes are in the bunkers and labs. It makes sense. We just have to find more of them, I guess. Get back up this way. Right? Like, creepy phone guy. Doesn't seem trustworthy. He seems super evil. Oh, look, a bunker. Access level 10. Remote bunker. Okay, let's save. We don't know who the voice is. I mean, the fact that there's been a couple references to us hearing voices, it kind of implies that, like, it's in our own head. You know? There is a person in here. Are you a friendly person?
Oh my goodness. I thought I was alone in here.
Who are you? Aha! A tube! A tube! Single shot shotgun. High damage, average range. Yeah, okay. So we've got a couple different styles of stuff. Some extra Molotovs. Let's store this knife. Or not. Okay, we can hit F. I keep struggling to drag things. We can just hit F. Right? Like, we as a character came out of a random Fallout shelter with no idea who we are. Talking to the strange guy on the phone doesn't seem that strange. Alright, so... take some Molotovs back. The problem is it's wildly inconvenient from a trading perspective to, like, keep these things. Wildly inconvenient. Unless this lady happens to be a trader. I guess we could store one of our antidotes in there. Because we can always make more, come find some to get them. Because this will show... no, that's the cellar. Oh no, the bunker doesn't show on the map. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's talk to this person. Joyce.
Well, gosh. This is a surprise. When I saw movement, I thought it might be one of those awful feral goblins some people seem to have turned into. You don't look like a goblin, though. Or an outlaw. So, just exactly who are you?
Good question, lady. Just someone trying to survive, same as you.
Well, I can't argue with that. We find ourselves in very strange times. You haven't immediately tried to kill me, at least. That's a pleasant change. Sometimes I think I'm the only sane one left in the zone. I'm Joyce, by the way. Joyce Tanner. How'd you do? You're lucky I was so absorbed poking around this place. Otherwise I might have shot you as you walked in.
Who exactly are you, Joyce? Why are you here?
My, but you're full of satiable curiosity, aren't you? Well, I've nothing to hide. There was an expeditionary convoy sent in a few months ago. And Muggins here was seconded to it. I'm a communications specialist. Girl boffin, the squaddies call me. They needed us ladies to hold up the science end of things. I was drafted in, along with a Dr. Garrow. They say she was a big name here, before the disaster. Anyway, the expedition did not go swimmingly, let me tell you. We barely made it into Slattendale when the bridge was blown out from under us, and the convoy wrecked. Before we knew what was happening, we were beset by a horde of whooping maniacs in masks. It was awful.
The other scientist you mentioned, Dr. Garrow, what happened to her? We have her as a thing.
Well, she came in by air. Our helicopters fared even worse. The interference field around this whole site brought them down. The helicopter carrying her crashed in the woods. I can mark the spot for you, for what it's worth. I doubt any of them walked away from that wreck. Poor devils. I think I may well be the sole survivor of the convoy. Spent a week or two dodging outlaws in the dale and the loons in the woods before I found this place.
And what is this place? A secret bunker?
Some manner of communications monitoring station, I think. It's giving up its secrets very slowly. It's been weeks of fiddling with consoles and reading paperwork and... oh, well, I'm a bit stumped, to be honest. All this kit, and none of it well suited to getting a simple communications channel up and running. What I really need is to be at the hub of all of this. There's a facility, the Interchange, which was the master for all the places like this in the area. If I could get at the connected systems from in there... But that's a pipe dream. Forget I mentioned it.
Sketchy. Have you found anything of interest while poking around?
Well, There was one odd thing. Lots of mentions of Oberon, whatever or whoever that is. But that's all, really. Without access to the interchange, it's hard to make any progress. If the interchange was open, and its power restored... But you'll forgive me. I shouldn't say any more. Nothing personal, but please understand that it's simply not sensible for me to trust a stranger I've only just met.
You don't want to work together?
Circumstances are not ideal, I'm afraid. But one never knows. Perhaps we'll run into each other again.
Okay. So that's the woods. Training stimulants, poison, and some rifle ammo. Shotgun ammo. Alright, so we at least got a training stimulant for coming down here. Pull on glass and scrap. SMG ammo. What if we should craft some things and store them? Like if I crafted a Molotov, for example, then I could store it, but it would free up some space for me to start picking things up again. I could store an antidote, painkillers. We haven't even made painkillers. Reduces incoming damage. That'd be handy. Make a burn salve. We gave away our only burn salve. Do we even have a bandage anymore? We don't. We should make one of those. Nope, I want this. Make one of these. Right, like at least we can chill here while we're doing this. Painkillers. Backpack is full, so if I store... I store this Molotov, then I can make myself a new one. And I'm never going to use this. Let's store that. And then we will craft ourselves a new Molotov to replace the one we just used. Now we still have one spare spot. We have 3 things of food, and we do actually need some health, so... let's eat some bread. Alright, that gives me 3 empty slots currently. Everything else we've got stored. Alright, so let's do another quick run through, because I just used a bunch of stuff. So there was things I couldn't pick up. Oh, training stimulant. Oh, I almost missed that. Oh, thank goodness we came back around. So now that gives me enough to make the gunsmithing. Okay, so higher grade weapon recipes have been added to the crafting menu. Okay, so crafting. Gun upgrade recipes are viewed under upgrades. All right, so we have to have 2 of the same gun. Number 4, revolver. Harrier 22 rifle. Do we have anything? Yeah, save. Do we have anything that we have 2 of? Leamington 12 gauge shotgun. Yes. We do. High damage, average. Range. We gotta store multiple things. Sort this thing because that'd be super handy. Alright, so now if we go into crafting, we should be able to take this thing and upgrade it. So now instead of a rusty shotgun, we have a stock level shotgun. So now it says high damage, average range, high recoil. It didn't say anything about recoil before. But it's no longer rusty. Alright, so do we have anything else that's like 2 of something? Terrier 22, we had a recipe for that. We had another one of those shotguns. Lee number 4. No. Okay, so the Lee number 4 was our sniper rifle. We want that back. I only put it away so that we could get enough space to upgrade that one. We look here now. So now if we got 2 stock level ones, we could make a pristine one. So we have 1 more of these. If we found another Leamington 12 shotgun, then we could make 2 stock ones, and we could combine the stock ones to make a pristine one. This is where it becomes such a problem that, like, I can't just find a spare shotgun and carry it around with me. I don't have space for that. I'm wondering if, as much as I really like the cricket bat, high damage, average attack speed, high damage, fast attack speed, like maybe we put the cricket bat away and use the knife and just keep an empty slot for if I find something. Because I can upgrade this out in the field, right? Like I'm doing it right here, right now, because I can. So I can also drop something, I guess. Maybe we keep it. Because yeah, if I wanted to do some crafting with it, I could just drop something at my feet. It is only the guns. Yeah, like I can't upgrade my bow or like the cricket bats or something. So having these extra ones would really be just good for trading purposes, if I could find someone to trade them with. But they're all in here and not with me when I want to go find a trader. It is kind of inconvenient. Okay, so where... There was other stuff that I couldn't take. Now I can take it. Okay. Makeshift grenade recipe. Oh, I almost missed that too. Okay. Owls, some pistol ammo. Toilet paper. Just looting the bathroom. Sorry, you don't have any toilet paper now? Alright, I'm doing one more quick look because I almost left without a skill point thingy and a recipe. That would have been silly. Go out that door. Everything over here is good. We emptied the crate, right? Yeah. Make sure the crate wasn't full. Yeah, that's... If I can remember to kick people, then we might not need the extra, like, distance that the cricket bat gives us. Okay, we're way up here. Ooh, hello. Another training stimulant. Sweet. Okay. Can we get down from here? No, this literally was just a way to come out. Oh yeah, we can vault from here. No, we'll go back out the way we came in. Alright, so far the only big thing we're missing then, off the top of my head, is that last tool. Because we couldn't do guns, now we can. We figured out how to get, like, other sections of skill points. We have to find the books for them. We've learned a lot of things.
You're awesome!
Hey, Luna, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for continuing to be a member. Probably have a weapon in my hand as I'm embarking on this, whatever it is that I'm doing. Let's take this way. Okay, so this is the helicopter crash. We're still way over here. There's quite a few things on the map now that we're supposed to be looking at. We've got this crash site. There's a trader over here. The druid camp and the castle thingy over here. I've been playing too much Icarus. I just looked at this and I was like, oh, what can I mine? There's no mining in this game. That's just the default shape of an ore in Icarus. I've been playing too much. All right, looks like we can squeeze through here. Shotgun ammo. Actually reminds me I should probably reload these guns. Oh, I didn't put my... Okay, hold on. I want my sniper rifle to be... Well, maybe I don't want my sniper rifle to be on my hotbar. I guess it depends on if I'm going to try to use this knife more often. I would like to use the bow more. They're real, like, I wish there were more. Why only 4? Why? Why only 4? That's just part of the category of the inventory system that bugs me. So why can I only have 4 hotkeyed items? Painkillers. Take a string. Glass. Scrap. Scrap. Okay. Cool. I thought this was going to be like a major entrance, but it was just some loot. But that's okay. We like loot. That's where that lady was. I assumed we could like go into the mine, but it seems like maybe not. That like that is the entrance to the mine and you can't go in any further. Because we went under there, that's where we found the bunker. This is back where the crazy lady was. I guess we didn't like look around. We just kind of talked to her and then left because I wanted to go grab my gun back. We could loot around real quick. The knife's pretty fast. All these little gun box things make me think of loot too, because like this is the standard loot container in Fallout. So like this shape automatically has me thinking of loot. Okay, where is this taking us? Nope. Not really anywhere. I mean, I guess we can follow this road and go check out this trader camp. We might have to stop somewhere random. We've got about 12 minutes left to go. This feels like a trap. Who does this random fire belong to? We've already learned that we can, in fact, light ourselves on fire. That noise! Okay, there's a tripwire here. Maybe we should stick to the actual road? Weird that the little side path is booby-trapped. Okay, that's the dam. Just kind of the path we want to take. Are those druids? Or are they... Oh yeah, they're carrying like axes and stuff, so they don't look friendly. I've been doing well, Lunas. How have you been? I spent most of this weekend just recovering from Friday. Field trip Friday. And it was a lot. I needed a few days to recover. Good night, Archer. It's a very quiet weekend here, which is good. I think we could go down there. There's an entrance into somewhere. And entrances into places typically mean loot to be found. Casterfell Dam. Is the phone gonna ring? I'm just conditioned now to go check when I'm near one of these phones just to see if it's gonna ring. Let me get back up out of here. I just realized I just jumped that. How do I get out? Okay, I can hop up it. Yeah, okay, we can jump. This feels like it might be zombies, though. Oh, yeah, that's true. Today was quiet other than the tornado warning. That part was less quiet. Requires B887126 control room key. Damn data storage. Yeah, we had a tornado warning today. The kind that, like, we sent the kids to wait in the bathroom for. The storm outside looked crazy. Because, of course, you know, we made the kids go hang out in the bathroom, and then we were taking photos out the back door of this absolutely ridiculous storm. This looks scary. Are you liking Inzoi, Christy? I didn't realize you were playing it. You like, I watched a couple minutes of a couple... Oh, okay. Poison. Poison gas. Got it. Stay out of the poison gas. Good to know. I've seen a couple people playing it. It's definitely like one I'm watching to be on sale. Are tornadoes common around there? Yeah, we get tornado warnings somewhat often. There's only been a tornado, like, here in our, like, right in my neighborhood once since we've lived here. And they're, I mean, these are not like Tornado Alley F5 tornadoes or anything. Oh, that's a robot. That's a robot. I didn't save before coming in. But yeah, surprisingly, Florida does have quite a few tornadoes. There was just one a couple weeks ago. That went across the highway, which is like a terrifying thing to think about. There was one a couple months ago right up the street from where my husband works. But they tend to be smaller, and it's just like a much smaller section of damage that will come through than where you typically think about tornadoes in like the Midwest. But I didn't know that until I lived here. I knew about like lightning strikes. It's the lightning strike capital of the world. I knew there were daily storms, but I was not aware of how common tornadoes are. We're going to save outside the door until things, like in case things get dicey. I actually like... I mean, I kind of want to see how hard it is to fight. Like, can we sneak past it? Maybe we can. Okay, so this might be one we can sneak around through. I don't know to what purpose. Found some gunpowder, I guess. camera up here. We can climb up through here. Oh yeah, okay, so we didn't even have to go. We could climb through here. Oh, he's over there. It looks like he's got flamethrowing. Okay, let's go deal with the robot, just for science. This is the first time we've come across a robot. And it looks like he's got a flame. Oh, he does. Oh, he killed us so fast. Robots are highly effective killing machines. Prepare before engaging in combat. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We'd have to do that super sneaky. You're enjoying it. It's very similar to Sims so far. It's creepy. Yeah, I've only watched like a little bit of it. Sorry, I was trying to like catch up on chat there. Moment of silence while I was catching up on reading. We did get barbecued. We did get barbecued. Okay, so this place, probably not where we want to be. However, it's kind of a safe spot, feels like, to kind of be hunkered down for a minute, like in this little in-between level, because we are just about at the 3 hours. And before I wander up top, because there's all those buildings there we need to go loot, this feels like a safer place to kind of hide. I know, well done or extra crispy. That was an extra crispy. We got burned. Anyone who didn't want it cooked extra well done needs to send it back. Yeah, we'll pick up next time just looting those buildings, I think. This feels like a... There's no quick travel in this game, which is also kind of a bummer. I mean, it's immersive and the map's not that huge, so it's fine, but this would be when normally I would quick travel to a safe spot and then come back out the next time. But we can't do that, so we're hunkering down in this weird little hole in the ground. And that's where we will stop. We'll be back to this. The plan is for, what is today, Sunday? Thursday. We're going to get back into Icarus to work on a bit of the quest that we left off with last time on Tuesday. So the plan is to be back to this on Thursday. You can see that on my schedule.